Hello, everyone out there. Welcome. Welcome to our live this week. Um, we have a great trunk show for you by our friend Lora Lunsford. And we're going to get the show started soon, but I wanted to, normally we're planning on starting this around 6 or so. But I wanted to get on here a little bit early. We set it up for 15 minutes earlier so we can do our chatting and talking and just letting people filter in. So we're going to start the show around 6, maybe a little bit earlier, because we do have a lot of pieces to go over. I think this is one of the largest trunk shows that Lora has ever sent us. We have nearly 80 items in this trunk show, 80 items, and we're going to try and get through them all today. Now, many of you who follow us and know what we do may know, but wait, William, there's a book club meeting tonight. And you're right, there is a book club meeting tonight. We're still going to try to do that. I don't know how much time. We're trying to make this work out. Normally the book club is 7 to 9 p.m. So we're going to try to squeeze this trunk show in between 6 and 7. So book club may be delayed just a little bit while we finish this up. But I don't know if many of you are planning on joining the book club meeting or not, but if you need the link to that, you can find that link on our calendar of events page at allegorygallery.com on our website. So just go to our website up here, allegorygallery.com, go to our calendar of events, or you can go to the clubs and group tab and find the link there as well. So that's a Zoom meeting, and you can get on, and I believe Andrew will be hosting that. I hope. I think. He was up very late. Well, he was up all night working on some really cool things, some new stuff coming out, and I'm not going to talk about it yet because that's his thing to talk about. But he's working on some really cool things that I think you're really going to like them. And so, yeah, I hope. I said, are you going to be awake, or is that going to be during your sleep time tonight? It's going to be, hopefully he's going to be awake. Hello, Teresa. Hello, Marianne. Hello, Amanda. Amanda says you need to put your product at Amazon. We've looked into that. It is very expensive in a lot of ways to store your product and have Amazon take care of that for you. It does not really make sense for us, being as small as we are. It is cost prohibitive for us. They do everything in a way that would make things very difficult for us to do that and have them ship things. So that's why we've never done that. We have looked into it many times. I used to have a friend who worked for Amazon. So we have looked into it. It's just not there for us right now. Hello, Michelle. Thank you for joining in. And congrats, Michelle. Congrats. I see you sold your first piece on your first day of the show. I hope the show has been going well for you. You've been selling more. So yeah, please hit that share button. Let people know we exist. This is an amazing trunk show. We've got a bigger selection, I think, than we've ever gotten from Lora. And we've got some really nice things for you today. So if you love her work, you're going to love this. You're going to love this. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens, right? I hope you like it. I do. There's already pieces that I want, but as always, I'm waiting until we go through them all. You get your choice of everything, and then if what I want is still available, then I keep it. That's how I usually do things. So if you don't know Lora, she's a wonderful artist. She does soft soldering work, and she uses all different kinds of materials in her work. There are crystals, there are gemstones, there are shells. just beautiful things, magnifying glasses. So we got lots of cool stuff for you today, and I hope you're going to enjoy the show. Just a few things out of the way first. It is scrolling along the bottom of your screen, but in case you are new to us or you don't know what we're doing, we show you a lot number piece of paper that goes with every piece. It'll start with LL for Lora Lunsford, and to purchase from this video, you take down that lot number. So for example, you like product LL3, you send LL3 to us in an email at info@allegorygallery.com. It's there and also scrolling down there. You can just put that in the subject line and hit send. You do not have to, write a big email. You don't have to put it in the body of the email. Put it in the subject line, LL3, hit send. And everything is first come, first serve. We do not accept comments as claims. You cannot claim in the comment section. Because we're streaming in a lot of places, and that would be a mess to try to figure out who claimed first. You cannot send us messages on Facebook to claim or messages on Instagram to claim. We don't accept those. The only way to claim is via email. One other thing, please, when you send an email to us, send a brand new email every time. Please do not reply to your own email or forward your old email to us, because what that does is when we get them, it lumps them all together, and then I miss all of your claims until I get to the very last one, and then it shows me, oh, you've claimed all of these, and now I have to go back through and see the timing, and if you beat anyone that I already put on the spreadsheet as getting that one, it's messy. New emails every time. So those are the rules. All right. Now, the biggest rule, I can work around a lot. The biggest rule is if you claim it, you have to promise to buy it. There have been a few instances recently where people have made claims, we have sent invoices, and then people have asked me, please cancel this invoice. That is the biggest way to get pushed all the way to the back of the line for the next few lives. Or if you do that too often, to get kicked out entirely. We aren't very strict with a lot of things. We're very open. We work around a lot of things. But if you claim something and I say you've gotten it and I do all the spreadsheet work and you got everything, and then a week from now you decide, oh, please cancel that invoice. Things get hard, but if you don't tell us what's going on and you just say cancel the invoice, that's a big no-no, because that means I probably could have sold that stuff to someone else, but now it's too late and we just lost money. We just lost a possible sale. We disappointed somebody who could have gotten that product and didn't. So it's just a big thing. So I wanted to come on here and say that. That is the biggest no. So if you do claim something, if you send us an email for it, you are promising that if we got it, you're going to take it. All right. All right, let's see here. Marianne says drool time, right? Nice. I know. I was drooling today. Lots of good stuff. Hello, Donna. Thank you for joining us. And let's see here. So again, if you are tuning in, please hit the share button. Let your friends know. I know. Who wants to let their friends know before they get a chance to grab everything? But please, let's get some big numbers. Laura is going to possibly join us today, starting around 6. We'll see if she's able to. I let her know when the live was happening, and she said she's going to try if she can. She does have another job though, so sometimes that comes into play. And of course, she has things to do too. We're just happy if she's able to join us to answer any questions you may have as we go through the live. These are going to be sort of rapid fire. We're going to try and get through this pretty quickly. So please do pay attention as much as possible. And if you have any questions, please try to stay up to date. A lot of times, if you're on YouTube, you can watch behind. So you can rewind if you're watching on YouTube. if you are not up to date to the point of you are currently watching what I'm currently saying, I'm not going to be able to answer your questions this time around. So please try to stay live as much as you can. There's Laura. Hello, Laura. She was able to join us, so thank you for joining today. So yes, please, stay up to date with the live. Especially if Facebook makes you watch pretty much right on the current time. But if you're on YouTube, you can fall behind because you can travel back and forth along that timeline while we're live. So again, please try to stay current with me if you have any questions on things, and I can answer you. If you don't stay current, we're going to go pretty quickly through these because we do have book club coming up around 7 tonight. We may push that back to 7:30 or so, but we're going to try and stay generally around that time. That way, Andrew could start book club, at 7, but I know a lot of you watching also like to be in book club. So we want to try and make sure that everybody gets a little bit of everything. So there's that. Any questions before we get started? I did want to show you all. So I've been working with some sublimation stuff today. If you have any ornament, whether it's the Sunset Memories ornament or the Krampus ornament that we've done, I have done a bunch of sublimation today to catch up on those orders. So those are going to go out to you very soon. They should go out to you as early as Wednesday when Barb is back in. The other thing I played around with was this. So as many of you know, if you watched my one live the other day, I talked about making tumblers. And I've been working and practicing. Where is it? I did this one and it got a little bit messed up. Maybe it's hard to see, but it's a little bit blurry. There's like a double image effect that happened because I had it set, and it's not on everything. It's mainly just starting around in here, and you get this double image effect. So I'm playing around to get the settings right, and so we had talked about what kind of art you might like to see on these tumblers, and some of you mentioned like collages of Andrew's artwork. So I found a few of the collage photos that we've done. This was one of them, and I know a lot of you really love this series. And so yeah, I'm still getting some ghosting around here, and I don't know that I'm going to be able to fix that as easily. So that might be how the tumblers come out. I don't know, but it doesn't bother me. That doesn't bother me that much. It kind of looks cool because it kind of fades out toward the edge, so it looks kind of natural to me. So I'm not bothered by that. I got some extra, like this should be a straight line, but I got some little tape residue here and here. So I'm working on that. But I wanted to show you, these are progressing. Anybody like this one? Do you like this one? Michelle says, I love how it works. Vanessa's double image extra artsy tumbler, right? Marianne says, ooh. Susan says, love the tumbler. Thank you so much. Vanessa says, it's a cute tumbler. Michelle says, that's so cute. So this one, if you like this one, let me know in the comments if this is a tumbler you might purchase from us, and maybe I'll make a few of these and put them in the online store. There's my mom. Hi, mom. Says nice. Suzanne loves it. Sending hearts. Marianne says looks good to me. Susan says yes with exclamations. Sandra says I love it. So yeah, would you buy this one? Maybe. I'm going to work on some other, we have some other ones. Susan says I would definitely purchase. We're planning probably around $24 on these, I think. I think that's a price point that I can deal with that pretty easily. I got to recheck a little bit on that, but I think around $24 is what, 24, 25, 26, somewhere in there. Not more than 26. I don't think I need to go higher than 26 on those. So there you go. That's how it is. My mom says with the silicone band, she knows it came with these, help at the edges. I don't think so. It's just that the tumbler, the thing that I heat it in, it doesn't heat up close to the edge. It's actually cool on the edges. So what I would have to do, like this one I have to put in, and then I have to turn it a little bit to get the full image. And I would have to actually move these in, do them again, turn it, then move it to this side, do it again, and turn it. So it would be like a 2, 4, 6-step process. And I don't know that it would be worth taking all that extra time, because like I said, I kind of don't mind how it fades out toward the edge. I think it actually, to me, looks better than a hard edge, because I don't kind of like when there's such a hard edge. Like this hard edge bothered me a little bit, but y'all said you didn't mind that. And a lot of tumblers come with this anyway, I know that. So I'm kind of happy with the way it fades out a little bit. It doesn't bother me so much. Donna says, great price. Janice is with us. Hello, Janice. Susan says 24 sounds about right. That's, I think, what I'm going to get to. And they do come, like they have this kind of lid, and it has the little slidey thing to protect, you know, cover the hole or open the hole up. It has a nice little rubberized thing to keep that nice and tight. And then it comes with a straw too. So if you want to use it without the lid and use it with just a straw, it'll come with a straw too. Janice's double image may work depending on what you have in the tumbler. Yeah, but that's definitely not the goal. That's definitely not the goal. Like I said, it didn't happen everywhere, but you can see it there. It's a little bit fuzzy, and I don't want them to be fuzzy like that. I'd like a nice, clean, clear image. Michelle said 24 is a good price. Donna says the fading out looks so good. Marion says love the fade. Actually, that's what I thought too. I think the fade is better than a hard edge to me, but yeah. So that's that. Made a tumbler today. I actually made 2 tumblers. One came out. I'm happy with it. Hello, Harry. Thanks for joining in. Let's see here. Sandra says it looks natural like that. Good. I thought so too. I just know that it happened, but when I was looking at it, I'm like, I think I like that actually. Andrew says maybe I'll make new artwork for the tumblers after Handmade Arcade. So maybe he'll make specialized artwork for the tumblers. But would you all like this? Do you like this kind of collage stuff? I kind of like it. I especially like these, and I know you all liked this series too. So if this is something you might want to buy, maybe I'll put a few of these in the store, and we'll see if you want them. Figuring out shipping on those is going to be interesting. My mom says they are amazing for cold. I put water and ice in one at night and before bed, and there's still ice in it the next day at lunchtime. So she's already been using some of these to test them out. Susan says, I started using tumblers like this when our younger cat was a kitten. Phil likes to watch liquid spilling out of glasses. He ignores the tumblers, though. That's good, right? That's a good thing. Donna says, I love the fruit and veggies. Marion says, multiple pieces of art for a great price. What's not to love, right? I think so. I think so. So there we go. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. So now hopefully nobody, I mean, I don't know. Hopefully people like them. Anyway, let's see here. All right, so it is after 6. So we have to get started here so that we can have book club. Andrew's here, and so he can technically, like I said, start book club at any time, but we're going to try to be on time. And I'm just setting up my computer here. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see here. Sandra says, I would definitely buy that. Awesome. Good to know. Good to know. I like that. I like that talk. Okay. So let's get started. let's get started with the trunk show. Laura is here with us, so thank you, Laura, for joining us. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask Laura in the comments. She is on Facebook, so she will see some of your Facebook comments, but if you do have a question for her specifically, please precede your question with Laura. That way we will know that we need to ask her. I will try to answer anything I can, and I will speak the comment and speak the question so that she can answer it if you have any. She labels everything really well, so I don't see there being a lot of questions, but you know, you never know. If you have something, ask it. All right, don't hesitate. And like I said, please watch the current, especially if you're on YouTube, please watch our current time. Don't rewind and ask questions about things that we're not talking about at the moment. We're going to be going pretty quickly, so you could be asking a question about something that was 5 things ago, and I won't know. As Andrew said, if you do have questions, putting the lot number that you're asking about is a very good thing too, because if you are asking about something in the past and we do get a little bit behind, or you get a little bit behind watching, at least I will know what you're talking about. It makes it much harder to know what you're talking about if you don't have the lot number in your question. All right? And with all that said, let's get started. All right, let me flip this camera around. I'm not used to being here. So it is chilly today, y'all. I have the heat turned up here at the cottage. There we go. I have the heat turned up. I have a heater under my table. I have the wood pellet stove going higher than we normally have it going, because this room is chilly today. It was good until it got dark, and then it got really chilly. So my toes are chilly, and I'm in my sweater, my hoodie, for extra warmth. But I'm going to be hanging out here at the cottage for a little bit tonight. As Andrew's hosting the book club, I'm going to be working on making some blanks for some enameling pieces that he's going to be working on. That's the goal anyway. And I did, however, not bring a snack, so I might have to run home and get a snack at some point. But I'm going to be making some blanks because we are making some enamel pieces, new things for Handmade Arcade, which is in Pittsburgh. So if you're going to be at Handmade Arcade, and you don't normally get to see us in person, stop by in Pittsburgh and say hi. I think we're at table 10, I want to say. We're going to be at table 10. So stop by and say hi to us. It is this coming Friday and Saturday. Friday night and Saturday. Oh, table 12, Andrew says. Table 12. Let's see. Andrew says, probably need to put the plastic back around the door. That's something I had forgot about. Yes, our door is not covered. I'm like, where's this chill coming from? Janice says, we got our first snow yesterday. A good portion of snow is already melted. That's good. Marion says, so you're feeling better. Yes, I didn't want to get into that too much because I know I've taken a lot of time talking about me and my problems. I am doing better, and things are holding. I'm getting a little bit stronger every day, but I'm trying not to do too much. I slept in a lot today. Today was my day off from the store, and I didn't have a doctor's appointment. It's the first Monday in about 3 weeks or so that I've been able to not have a doctor's appointment or do anything. And so I slept in until about 12:30 today, and I took it very easy at home, cutting some laser stuff, and came here and did some sublimation, which I can sit and do, and then made these lot number sheets and got this ready, which I can sit and do. And then I'll be working on some metal blanks, which don't take a lot of effort, which is also good. So yes, I am feeling better, but I get worn out very quickly if I have to stand too often. Michelle says, I don't belong to book club, but was still wondering if I can join the live. Of course, everyone is welcome in book club. This is not a closed thing. Join the book club, hang out with us. Okay, let's see here. All right. All right. Here we go. Here we go. We're going to get started. My hand says bundle up because the blood thinners make you feel colder. That is probably what's happening, because I already feel cold because of my thyroid most of the time, but you know, now I'm on blood thinners too. Andrew says you have to join the group. Yeah, if you're joining the Inspired by Reading group on Facebook, you have to hit join. But in order to join our live meeting, the Zoom meeting, you just go to the website, go to the calendar of events, or go to the clubs and groups page, and the link is there, and you can join. You don't have to be a member of the group on Facebook to join the book club live meeting, but that's we'd hope you join both. All right. This is LL1, everybody. LL1. And this is a crystal chandelier done with the soft solder technique that Lora does. $22. So the prices are on this tag, the lot numbers on that tag. All right, this is how we're doing this today. So $22, LL1. Send that to us in an email if you'd like to claim that. First come, first serve. There are just about nearly 80 pieces tonight. So we're going to keep it moving, everybody. I paused a little bit on that one to do some talking, but we're going to keep it moving. So pay attention, everybody. Keep it going. Now, Andrew says, I bet it has so many rainbows, right? Yeah, they do. They do. I'm going to try and do these in order. I have them all stacked up here. I hope they don't get out of order. But if they do, it's okay. They have lot numbers. That's what that's all for. All right. And something I was going to say, and now I forget. Don't remember. Okay, next up. This is a connector. Andrew says, don't go too fast. We can push the book club back a bit. Yeah, we might have to do that anyway. This is $18. $18. LL2. And this is Sodalite. It is a connector. You could wear it this way. You could wear it this way. Sodalite connector, $18, LL2. This is a beautiful, Andrus's beautiful deep blue. It is really lovely, really pretty color. Laura says you could hang a tassel from it. That's true, right? You could use it as a connector. You could add a tassel down here like that. Use it how you like, right? So there you go. Now, any pieces that remain unclaimed after this live, we're going to give it a day or two for people to watch the replays. We always like to do that. And then I will start taking pictures of all the unclaimed pieces, and they will go into an album on our Facebook page. They will also become available in the physical store, probably on Wednesday. I will start doing all that. So you'll have tonight and tomorrow to watch the replay and make your claims. And then starting on Wednesday, I'll start taking pictures of anything that's unclaimed and start posting them in a Facebook album, and also have them in the physical store available for sale for anybody who comes in. Now, please know there is no sale discount on these. We do have a sale in the physical store, but this will be one of those pieces, just like the consignment art on the wall, that does not have the sale discount. Andrew says, I would just want to make a big iris necklace and load up a bunch of Lora pieces on it, right? So this one is LL3. This is Ocean Jasper, and it is $18. Aren't these amazing prices? Lora always gives us such amazing prices on these. And remember, you're not only supporting us when you purchase these, but a portion of these sales go to Lora, of course, as well. Every one of our trunk shows, both the maker and we benefit. So it's a great way to help not only our small business, but Lora and other makers as well when you watch our trunk shows. So this is Ocean Jasper, LL3, $18. Andrew says, such lovely patterns in the stone, so much movement, right? There's even some druzy in there. right in there. You see it? So there you go. And again, if you haven't already, please hit the share button. Let people know. I know Marianne says most of her friends are already in the AG Bead fam, but maybe some of that AG Bead fam out there didn't get the notice that we're going live today. So I'm doing this trunk show. So please help us share that. Andrew says, I also like the twisted jump rings. It adds another layer of detail. Yes, she often uses these twisted jump rings. See, like those. Laura says, being a former bead shop owner, I always want to support other bead stores, and we appreciate it. We appreciate it. So this is a beautiful piece of blue apatite. Beautiful piece of apatite. Look at that. Look at that flash in there. Blue apatite. This one is LL4. Andrew says, oh my. $18 only. $18. Andrew's in love. What do y'all think of that? Y'all in love with that too? I am. That's a really pretty piece. That's a really, and I do like, I wish I could show you these in the daylight, because I'm sure that this is magnificent in the daylight. We have as good a lights as we can get for now, but there you go. We do our best. And sorry, my hands are drying out. So I was using, when we do the sublimation wood for the ornaments and stuff, I use a nail polish remover to clean the burn that the laser puts on the wood. And it cleans that off. And it dries my hands out like crazy. So sorry, my hands are a little bit ugly today. LL5. LL5. We have a chandelier crystal. Look at that, $18. LL5. I see a number of you are sending in emails already. I have my email up on the side so I can see what's going on a little bit. Thank you all for those of you who are grabbing these. Remember, do not delay. It is first come, first serve on these. And a number of them are selling already. Andrew says another sparkly beauty. Laura says sparkle. Andrew says you have to say it like George Takei. I don't think I can. But imagine the rainbows that one would make, right? And only $18. $18 for a pendant like that. You can add that to any of your designs, whether they're for you or for a gift or for selling, and still make your money back on those. All right, LL5. And LL5 just sold, so we're going to go ahead and put that away. Next up, LL6. LL6 is this chandelier crystal, or just crystal. I don't know if it was from a chandelier or not. And this one's a little bit amber in color. Check that out. A little bit amber in color. This is also $18 only. 18. $18. Susan says, my parrot says, oh my, like George. That's funny. That's really funny. Andrew says, looks like golden shadow. But look at that. Michelle says, champagne. Oh, nice. Yeah, look at that. So this is LL6. Sorry, I keep hiding that. LL6. Oh, yes. As Andrew said, happy belated birthday, Susan. We said happy birthday, but we didn't get to do a live for your birthday. So please, everyone wish Susan, our friend, a happy birthday. She's our neighbor in town, and she has definitely been a good friend to us through everything that's been going on, and we really appreciate it. right, so there we go. $18, LL6. I hear my computer ding, 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 so I think there's some emails coming in for these. All right, let's see here. What am I doing? That was 6. Here we go. LL7. LL7. This one is nice. This is another crystal. This is a rainbow. It's got that AB finish on it. AB finish on there. This is the back side where it's got the metallic finish on it that reflects through the glass side here. LL7. $18. Isn't that beautiful? Andrew loves these rainbow ones. I know. Oh, he just said, oh. LL7. $18. And I've gotten a few emails for LL7, so this one has just sold. Andrew says it makes me weak in the knees. So this one sold. I hope you liked looking at it. And whoever got it in the end, I have a few emails. I hope you enjoy it too. Lora does beautiful work. If you know her pieces, you know they're quality work. She stands behind all of her pieces. This is one I almost kept for myself, just because I love it, and it matches my shirt today. This is Orange Adventurine. It is a connector, or you can dangle. You can make a tassel, like Laura said on the other one. Use it to dangle a tassel or dangle a further pendant from. Donna says, I tend to hoard her pieces. That's good. That's good too. You can hoard them. Use them though too. Make something beautiful. We love to see what you all make with these. This is LL8. Orange Aventurine, $18. I hear my emails going crazy. Some people are claiming some previous ones. Thank you so much. Marian says, I hoard mine too, Donna. Isn't this pretty? Like, look at that. Oh, I do like Adventurine, and I love the orange. LL8. Again, this is a connector. Andrew says, you can tell that one has good energy, right? Teresa loves to hang them from the window. Yeah, especially those crystals, right? Donna says, I use them, and I've kept 3. Nice. Laura is asking, please tag her when you make something using her pieces. She loves to see the work you've done. Yes, and please tag us at the same time so we can all see what you're making. Suzanne says, I use mine. I know. I love when you see yours. All right, so it's LL8, Orange Adventurine, $18 only. I love that one. I'd show you. Can I show you my, like, here's my shirt today. I have this tie-dye shirt, and look at that. Donna says, I tag Laura when I make them. Good. Please do. Please do. Marianne says, I need to clean my windows. Yeah, the sun hit the windows at the shop the other day just right, and I was like, oh, I need to clean the shop windows too. Here's one I know some of y'all are gonna like. Andrew says, it's a rough and tumble shirt. Yep, rough and tumble, tie-dyed shirt. All right, next up, I know some of you are gonna grab this one probably super quick. LL9 turquoise. I know we have turquoise lovers out there. Only $18 for this little turquoise drop. Let me show you up close. It's a beautiful example of turquoise. Here we go. And or Mrs. Wendy Frank and Rough and Tumble. Used to get to hang out with them a little bit more. Suzanne says, great piece and price, right? LL9, can you, just $18? What a nice little dangle. Andrew says, lovely color. Yes, it's that deep blue turquoise, that blue that I love. I prefer this one over usually the lighter green turquoises, although my mind is changing sometimes depending on the green that I see. So there you are, LL9, $18. We've got some emails for that one. So somebody has claimed that one. Thank you so much. Andrew says that'd make a great protection amulet, right? Protect against the evil eye. LL10. LL10, fossilized coral. Look how pretty that is. This is only $18 as well. I want to get close because I want you to see how pretty this fossilized coral really is. Look at the detail in that. LL10, $18. 18, not 80, 18 for this. And it's just like fireworks in the stone, right? Just lovely. And this is a connector or a pendant that you can dangle something from. I know sometimes you're looking for like just the right connector, right? Especially like you can use these inline too. It doesn't have to be at the end. Like you don't always have to think of a connector at the end of your necklace like this or like this, but it can be just part of the necklace, right? You can have the necklace continue on and it can just be part of the necklace. I love this. Sometimes you see fossilized coral and it looks okay. This looks beautiful. Those deep colors in there. Andrew says, they say that fossils are good for past lives work and aligning with the ancestors. So there you go. Anybody do that kind of work? And I see some emails for this one coming in, so thank you all so much. I told you with Laura's stuff, you got to act quick. Inevitably, there's usually a few pieces that I get to take some pictures of and post, but I'm going to try and get these during the live sale if you can, because things do sell quickly. All right, next up. This is a nice piece of amethyst, a dogtooth amethyst. This is LL11. LL11. This is only $18 as well. Only $18. The patterns in this are beautiful. Check this out. Really nice. Let me see if I can get in there a little even closer. Suzanne says dogtooth amethyst is special, right? It's just so beautiful. And I love when there's a little hint of the brown in there, like you get in this one. Just a little bit. There's a little bit along here. Dogtooth amethyst, LL11, $18 only. $18. Check that out. Amethyst is my birthstone. I particularly love amethyst. Andrew says all of her pieces would be great for quick holiday gifts. Put it on a ribbon or a chain and bingo is his name, Andrew says. Right? Yeah, this is stuff that $18 for a gift, $18, add a piece of silk. We have some of that side stitch silk, for example, in our store for another $6. For less than $25 or so, around $25, you make a great gift for somebody. So if you're looking for those, the Secret Santas or any of those type of gifting things, or even, for younger kids, or for adults. I would love this if somebody gave it to me as a gift. So there you go, $18. That's a great price. Easy to make a gift out of. LL11. Vanessa says, love the silk. And I know, we do too. And the silk is getting a little harder and harder to get. So if you like silk in our online store, grab it. All right, LL12. If you missed out on the last one, there's one more of these little turquoise. This is $18, LL12. Or maybe even if you got the other turquoise, maybe you want another one, right? Because at this price, $18 for that, again, put it on a chain, put it on a piece of silk, sari silk even, the side stitch silk, the colander stitch that we have in the online store, and you can easily make this into a nice little gift for somebody. This one's probably even the right size. You could put it as a charm if you really wanted to. You know, a little charm bracelet. You want a little slightly larger charm. Andrew says, I would pee my pants with joy if I got these as a Secret Santa, right? I know. These are the kind of gifts that are well appreciated, I think. So this is LL12. It is turquoise. Beautiful, that deep blue turquoise. $18. All right, LL13. LL13 coming up. This is Ocean Jasper, another one of these Ocean Jasper pendants, but very different than the last one, right? $18 for this Ocean Jasper. Great prices on these, $18 only. LL13. Look at the detail in this. LL13. Thank you all. I got a lot of requests for that LL12. I'll have to see who got that one, the last one, the turquoise one. So that one has sold out. LL13 is still available from what I can see. This Ocean Jasper. Remember, these are all first come, first serve. You send us an email and we will see who got it, who gets it in line first for that. It's however they come into our inbox. The first email in is who gets it. Please do know that if you claim something, I'm going to reiterate this, if you claim something and you win it, we do expect you to take it. All right? When I send you the invoice, you can't be like, oh, I want this one, but not this one and not this one, because that is messy. All right? So if you are claiming, just know that if you get it, we're going to ask you to take it. All right? But there are also a lot of requests for these. So I know that makes it a little bit difficult, but that's the deal. LL13. Laura says it's hard to find good Ocean Jasper these days. It is. It is. Andrew, whenever he finds a stash of vintage stuff, he grabs it. He grabs it. Andrew is saying, I was reading about how this type of stone is formed, and it's fascinating. It's air bubbles that get filled with other mineral deposits. That's so cool. So there you go. This is a nice color. I like that green color. That's my kind of green. So this is LL13, $18 for the Ocean Jasper. I'm definitely not going as fast as I said I was going to go. So book club is definitely going to be postponed for a little late to a little later tonight. That's just how it's going to be. All right. All right. Amethyst, $18. Another beautiful amethyst pendant. This one has some more of the clear parts of the amethyst in it. Really pretty. LL14. Let me see if I can get up there for you. There we go. LL14 is amethyst, and it's $18. Is that not pretty? That's a really kind of gemmy amethyst. I like that a lot. So there you have it, LL14. Teresa says, I have a paper spreadsheet for this auction. That's nice. That's pretty cool. All right. Coming up, we're going to have some crystals coming up. So if you like the crystal ones, this is your time of the show right now. LL15, $12 only. $12 for this crystal. This is slightly blue on this crystal. LL15, $12. Andrew says, I kind of want to make my own version of stones, but with candy. Like make Rice Krispie treats with Whoppers in them. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Michelle says smoky crystal. Yeah, it's a little bit blue smoky. All right, LL15. $12. Great connector for a leather bracelet, says Laura. Yeah, these would be great for that, right? There you go. Okay, next up, LL16. This is $15 for this crystal. This is a slightly heavier crystal, a little bit heavier than the other one. It's got many other colors. It's got the red, the blue. This is the side that has the coloring on it. It has the green. Got some purple in there and pinks. LL16 crystal, $15. This is a connector or a pendant. You know, you can dangle something from it. You can use this inline. These would be really cool, I think, and make it like a necklace with a chain, or like Laura said, even leather. LL16, $15. Again, let me show you sizing on my wrist just to give you an idea if you're going to make that into a bracelet of some sort. All right, and somebody claimed that one, so thank you for the emails. We'll put that away and move on to the next. If I see the claim come in right away, we'll move on. I don't want to tease y'all. Andrew says it would be cool with a Viking knit, right? All right, LL17, quartz. Quartz, looks like it's got an AB finish on that quartz. Slight AB finish. And that's $15 only. $15 for that little quartz ball. How pretty is that? Andrew's oohing and eyeing over there again, right? So this is LL17 and it's $15. Laura likes to call them fairy balls, right? Andrew says Glenda the Good Witch, right? There you go. Glenda the Good Witch, fairy balls. Really, really nice. Be a really beautiful pendant. LL17. LL17. And that one is claimed, so thank you so much. Andrew says that would be great for book club. All right. LL17. 18 is this flashy one here. Look at that. $15 only, LL18. This has got some of that purple and almost like a teal in there. Purple and teal. LL18. Look at that one. That's beautiful. And only $15. Let's hypnotize you. Look at that. Andrew says, ooh, Rainbow Nation Disco Fantasy. It looks like you're in a different world, looking into a different world, right? Look at that. So LL18. And that one is claimed. Thank you all so much. Y'all are quick. Thank you for claiming these. We really appreciate it. Laura appreciates it too, I'm sure. We love all of your support and love y'all for supporting us. Here is another one of these. This is one of those more simple crystals if you're looking for just something a little, I don't want to say basic because these are anything but these are great for bracelets, as Laura said, if you want to put it on a leather bracelet. And this one is kind of, you got the frosty on the edges, and you got the clear in the center. I like that look. And this is only $12 for this connector. $12. Laura says, thanks so much, everyone. LL19, $12. You can't go wrong. Put that on some leather and sell that bracelet for $30, $35 at least. These are good prices to be able to pass along and use in your work. Right? LL19 crystal, $12. LL20 coming up. Slightly larger crystal. LL20. This one is $15. Just to show you the size in comparison, this is a larger one. I think still great for a guy's bracelet if you wanted something big and kind of chunky on there, but also this would be great as a pendant or in line in a necklace. But can you imagine it as a pendant? Put a little tassel at the end, or maybe hang a smaller crystal down here. LL20, $15. Laura says that'd be great with some cream pearls, right? Andrew says I would layer that with a photo pendant. The crystal would magnify and play with some distortion. Yeah, right. Let's see what you do. If you put a photo behind it, it's a good idea too. So there you go, LL20, only $15. Not claimed yet, but I'm moving on. LL21 is another one of these crystals. This one's pink and blue mostly. There's even some orange in there. Look at that, pink, blue, orange. And this is $15, LL21. And this is one you could also layer if you wanted to. Sometimes that takes away from the color, depending on the color of what you're layering. So there you go, LL21, $15. Love that. Oh, and here's size. This is one of the smaller ones. Whoops. Well, I shouldn't say it is one of the smaller, but there's size-wise what it would look like on my wrist anyway. All right. Ooh, here's another one of these beautiful fairy balls. So this is an Aurora quartz. Fairy balls, $15, LL22. If you think you missed out on the other one, grab this one. There's our friend Annie. Hello, Annie. Thanks for joining in. LL22. Beautiful fairy ball Aurora quartz. That's an AB finished quartz. $15 only. Send us an email if you'd like to claim that one. LL22. All right. Not yet claimed, but we're going to keep moving on a little bit. Some of you are claiming. I think you're watching a little bit behind, so that's all right. Let you catch up. LL23. LL23 is another one of this slightly amber colored ones. These are the ones that would be great, as Andrew mentioned, to put a photo behind. LL23, and this one is $15. $15. I love these crystals. LL23. Very cool connector or pendant. Use it in line in a necklace somewhere. Use it as a bracelet, leather bracelet, as Laura said. Use it as a pendant itself. Dangle a tassel or another smaller crystal from it, or another stone. All great ways to use these. Laura's stuff is very versatile and very pretty. I love her work. And we're so happy that Lora wanted to do a trunk show with us again. And thank you all for supporting her work through us. We really appreciate that. Next up, LL24. LL24. Is one of these fairy balls. Marianne says, and very well priced. Yes, exceptionally good pricing on all of her work. I've never seen anything from Lora that's been like, whoa, that's really expensive, or that's too much for what she's doing. If anything, I'm like, whoa, that could be a little higher, but thankfully it's not, because it makes it easy for everyone to grab something. This is the quartz, the fairy ball, the Aurora quartz, the AB finished quartz, $15. Donna says her prices are so reasonable. So pretty. LL24. Now, if you sent an email for one of these previously, and you want to make sure you get one, please, you can send me an email that says LL24 if I didn't get, and the one from previous. All right. You can send that, but please only do that for things that are similar All right. I can't go through all of your emails and be like, if I didn't get this one, I would like this one. But then if I didn't get that one, I would like this one. We're not doing that game. But if you want to make sure that you get one of these like this, for example, because there are some multiples that are similar, you can send me an email like that, and I'm happy to look through them. All right. Andrew says, so many options. Play it up with rustic. Play up rustic with leather or lace. Make it more glam with a beaded chain or crystal beads. Make it more punk or rocker glam with chunky chain, right? Lots of ways to use these. And her style fits so many different styles. Andrew says, I think the fairy balls would make such good pendulums. Yeah, you could do that with them too, right? LL25, for those of you who like these crystals. I see somebody claiming a bunch of these to make a nice, I can see a nice men's line of bracelets with these. Do you make things for people and you have anybody requesting men's stuff that you don't make? I think these could be really good for that. Not that they're not great for women too, but you know, sometimes men's jewelry, people have a harder time figuring out what to use for them. And I think Laura's stuff, a lot of her stuff is great for that. You could make these cool bracelets like this using these crystals. LL25, $15. This is one of these slightly blue crystals. Mostly on one side, it's more blue. All right, LL25. There you go. $15 only. $15. That is a good deal. Good deal. All right. LL25, still available as far as I can see. Andrew says, I think it might be cool to get a bunch of old out of circulation coins and punch holes in either side to make a chain for these. That'd be cool. That would be cool. LL26. LL26. Oh, I got some emails for LL25, so thank you. I think my email's a little bit behind sometimes, behind me. This is Larvakite. LL26. This is $15 only for a beautiful Larvakite coin. Larvakite, I think its name is like gives it a bad rap, but I think it's such a pretty gray stone. I love it so much. And usually you can get some nice flash in it sometimes too. I wish we could see this there's some flash right there. Wish we could see this in the daylight. LL26, $15 only, and we've got some emails for that. So thank you so much. I'm going to put that one away instead of teasing you with things that are already sold. LL27. LL27 is $15 for one of these crystals. Again, this one it has the metallic on the back that flashes on the front, so you don't see through this. Sometimes you see through that metallic. This one you do not. So I mean, you could wear this way if you wanted to keep it like a bronzy effect, or you could wear it this way if you wanted to give it that crystal effect. LL27. I think this is cool. You could wear this one either way, especially if you're doing menswear. Maybe they don't want the crystal showing, so you wear it with the backside, which I think looks great. Sometimes the backsides don't always look great, but I think this looks really cool this way, or you could wear it this way. And you got that nice amber green color in there. $15. $15. LL27. Such great prices. And we've got some emails for that one, so thank you so much. Y'all are liking those little crystals. I'm glad. I'm glad. LL28. LL28. This is a crystal I don't think we've seen from Lora before. This kind of shape. I don't think we've ever had one of these. This is $15. It's got that AB LL28. I don't think we've seen this shape and this faceting before. So these are really cool. LL28, $15. Here's a size check for you. LL28. That's really cool. I like that cut. I like those facets on that one. That would make some rainbows in your room. I'm 100% sure of that one. LL28, and we've got some emails for that, so thank you so much. That means that one is sold to someone. LL29. I've never heard. Oh, yeah, wait, never mind. Crazy Lace Agate. An orange. Beautiful point. Make that into a pendulum. Make that into a nice pendant. LL29. Only $15. Let me get up here so you can see that color in there. Like I said, sorry my fingers are so dried out. I was using acetone earlier, and I didn't bring my moisturizer with me. LL29. LL29. $15. Isn't that cool? I think this is really cool. This is one of the ones that I was thinking about keeping myself. So if nobody claims it, it might stay with me. LL29. Sandra says, Laura's pieces are such quality, right? Andrew says, I have a secret stash in the metal room of hand cream. I didn't know that. My hands didn't have to look like this. Sandra says, acetone will do that, right? Yeah, I was cleaning pendants with acetone, and that happens. Now, we have a few of these, and I'm going to go through these next few quickly because they're similar. These are fairy bottles. Laura does little fairy bottles, and these are $18 each. And normally these open up. Yep. So little fairy bottles, and this is LL30. So I can get that back on under the camera. There we go. Couldn't do it under the camera. So LL30, I love these rings up here. She adds the extra little ring if you want to use that too. Fairy bottle, $18, LL30. Like I said, there's going to be a few of these. So maybe you want more than one at $18. They're a great deal. That one is spoken for now. We got a few emails on that one. So that one's spoken for, just to show you. Each one might be a little bit different. This one has a little bit different ring at the top. And to show you, I did have a ruler just to give you an idea on size of these bottles. they're about an inch from the cap. And then overall, these are about 2 inches. All right. LL31. Teresa says, my daughter should be buying here instead of the Etsy engraved bracelet she just received where the engraving was done backwards. Yes. Hey, you know, as long as they're small business, but they may have made a mistake. That happens. But yes, please consider purchasing from us. Andrew says, if you want to live your best Angelina Jolie and Billy Bob Thornton life, you can put some blood of your beloved in it. That's a little bit wild, but okay. Could do that. That's your style. LL31 fairy bottle. All right, and that's what this top looks like. Let me move on. We have a next one. Oops, sorry. LL32. LL32 is this one. We have this top like the first one again. $18. Remember, these are only $18. Fill them with beautiful things. And they're nice and secure. That's the nice thing. Like these lids screw on nice and tight. They're nice and secure. And Marianne says, or you could use some red crystals to symbolize blood, right? There you go. That's LL32. Not going to spend too much time on those because they are similar. And we don't need to spend as much time on all of them. But I love the fairy bottles, and I'm glad we got some more. Now, next up, we have LL33. Andrew says, everyone was like, how'd he end up with her? Well, that old-timey Ozark magic, right? So next up, these are larger fairy bottles with zinnia seeds. Zinnia seeds. $22 for these. These are really cool. Now, I'm not sure about shipping these into other countries. So those of you who are not in the US, I don't know if we can ship seeds like these into other countries. So you may not be able to claim these. But this is zinnia seed bottle, $22, LL33. These are larger than the others. Laura says, these are seeds from my garden in Alabama. So these overall are 3 inches where the other ones were 2, and the bottle is 2 inches where the other ones were 1. So these are a larger one. So this is LL33. LL33, and then we have some similar. This is LL34, $22 for the zinnia seeds. LL34. Not only do you get nice zinnia seeds in there, but this also shows you what they look like when you fill them with stuff. It gives you a little bit of a better idea, right? I don't know why I've never just filled them with stuff for you so you can see what they look like. And we have another one of these, LL35. LL35. Trying to give you a view of all of them. Andrew says, I bet you have a nice garden, Laura. Zinnia seed bottle, $22, LL35. All right, so that's that one, and I have one more of these, I think, for you to see. So you can make your claims on those if you'd like. LL36 is this one, $22. $22. I kind of like how the seeds like move around in there. They almost look like they're reflective and shiny. They look really cool. LL36, $22 for the zinnia seed bottle. Laura says, yes, my husband is a great gardener. He also makes wine from our muscadine vines. Nice. Very nice. All right. We're about halfway-ish through now. Still under halfway, actually. Now, we're going to get to some bigger crystals. LL37. Andrew says, I love the bottles. It's great to write a positive word of affirmation, roll it up, and put in the bottle with special tokens, right? So this is LL37. These are some big crystals. Beautiful, big crystals. Maybe if you got some of the smaller ones to make a bracelet, you might want to grab some of these. If you're people like matching sets or coordinating sets, give them the option. These are chandelier crystals. This is a little heavy. It's a good crystal. It's that good chandelier glass, right? $26. Look at that. Laura says these look great in a window. Yes, I bet they do. I bet they do. Beautiful. I'm just mesmerized by that. I love this one. I love this one. $26, LL37. LL37. Andrew said, seeds are such powerful symbols for possibilities, potential, and faith. So if you like those seed ones, grab some of those. This is one I almost kept too, because I don't see this very often. This is this is so nice. This is an S word crystal. I can't say the word, right? S word crystal. LL38. That's like the dark crystal, y'all. Black. I almost kept this one. You almost didn't see this one at all. $26 for this big giant S word crystal. $26. LL38. Black. Love it. It's got such a cool vibe. Laura says vintage S word. I was going to say that has to be vintage. I almost said that, but I don't want to overspeak. But I was like, that has to be a vintage crystal because that is humongous. LL38, $26. And I do have some emails coming in for that one right now. So that one is sold. William does not get to keep that one. I almost did, y'all. You almost didn't see that one at all. We don't see the black ones. I haven't seen Laura do the black crystal before. Andrew said, I like the texture on the bezel. I know, it had those little bumps on it. It was really cool. Somebody got it. Saw a few emails come in for it, so I have to see who came in first. Turritella agate. Turritella agate. $26. I love when we get these from Laura. She does such a great job on these, and they're such beautiful fossilized stones. This is a smaller one, just so you can see it. That's a great size, I think. It's only $26, LL39. LL39. I'm going to take a drink, y'all. Whew, getting thirsty all this talking. All right. LL39, $26. Andrew, if you didn't already, would you make a note, because it's past 7 now, would you make a note on the timeline and maybe in the Inspired by Reading group that we're running late for the book club, just so there aren't people waiting for the Zoom? I don't know if anybody might be who's not watching the live. $26, LL39, Turritella agate. There's little fossils in there, y'all, of Turritella, all agatized in a stone. Andrew says, I just read a book called The Church of the Old Mermaids, and the author talks about how the desert was once a shallow sea. All right, next up. This is a cool little one. Moroccan quartz. Moroccan quartz, $26. LL40. I'll just show you that. Moroccan quartz. Andrew says, that's my flavor, right? And this is a nice, this is not too big, just to show you. I should just leave this here, right? Just to show you. Like, this is just about 2 inches. So, you know, sometimes we do have some very large crystals coming up too, which I know some of you, I mean, you grab those up like crazy usually. But this is a smaller one, nice size, for people who don't like huge jewelry but still want crystals in their jewelry. This is really nice. It's about 2 inches by about 1.25 inches. Hello, Amanda. We miss you too. Thank you for joining us tonight. Moroccan quartz, $26 only, LL40. That's a pendant ready to go for you. LL40. And some emails coming in for that one already. So thank you all so much. That one is sold to somebody. LL41. LL41 coming up. This is Petersite. Oh, I love this. I love these smaller ones. I love these smaller ones. I think they're just so charming, and they're so easy to use, because some people want crystals and want this kind of this great look that Lora does, but they don't want the huge ones, right? So this is LL41 Petersite, $26. And this one is about 1.5 inches long only. Look at that beautiful color. Look at the beautiful color. And it says, so happy to hear your voice, William. You sound fantastic. I am doing my best, y'all. And I do feel better. Thank you for all the good energy and, you know, helping to keep us going, and for all of your support buying Andrew's artwork to help support us through all this. It has been a rough time. I do get very tired. Like, I've been sitting most of today, which keeps my energy going. If I have to do too much running around or walking, it's a little bit difficult, but thank you so much. It's good to hang out with you all again. So again, this is LL41, $26. There you go. All right. If you'd like that, send us the email. That's a really cool stone. Laura says Petersite is hard to come by. Good Petersite definitely is. We just added a strand in our online store, and it is a nice strand of Petersite. I tried to get pictures that showed how beautiful it was. It's hard, but if you're looking for a nice strand of Petersite, we have one in the online store right now, and it's still on sale until 11:59 p.m. tonight. Our sale is still going on till 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time tonight. You can save 20% using code SHOPSMALL. Now, you cannot save on these pieces. These are consigned pieces, and we don't offer the discount on these. This is a cool one. I love this one. LL42 Tortella Agate again. Okay, Andrew just said he just postponed the book club till tomorrow night. So that'll be a good thing for Andrew to do while I'm at my other job and filming with Jen. Y'all can have book club. So there you go, in case you're watching. Janice is gorgeous, right? They are. Tortella Agate, $26. He says that way you don't have to rush. Good, because that's starting to feel the pressure, and we have a lot of beautiful things coming up that I don't want to rush through. LL42 Tortella Agate, you can wear it either way. This one's set in a way that you could wear it. I like this side, but maybe you like this side. Marian says, oh, great. Thank you, Andrew. And I love how this one's set a little bit on the corner, especially if you look at it from this side. It's set a little bit on the diagonal, which I love. Andrew says also we have to get marshmallows. Yeah, I didn't get they didn't have it, but I got this. So got this. This is a marshmallow Rice Krispie treat in case that would work, but they did not have just marshmallows. I figured either way this would be a good snack. Cheryl says, just peeking in to say hi and say these are gorgeous. Hello, Cheryl. Thank you for peeking in. We appreciate it. Teresa says, I will have to sit on my hands halfway through and I'm up to $200 if I get everything, right? I get it. I get it. But you're getting great deals because these prices are amazing, right? LL42 Tortella Agate, $26. Beautiful, beautiful pieces. All right. And just to show you, this one is about 1 3/4 inches. Send us those emails if you want to request any of these. It's the only way we accept them. We do not accept anything in the comments or any messages via, Facebook or all of that. Anderson's going to make marshmallows, but ain't nobody got time for that. Marianne's asking marshmallows? ? I don't know, Marianne. I didn't read the book yet at all. Sorry, I can't answer why marshmallows. Next up, this is a beautiful piece. This is Rainforest Jasper. Rainforest Jasper, LL43, $24. Andrew says it's from Other Birds. LL43, $24. Look at how beautiful. I'm showing you the detail of the stone first because it's so gorgeous. And then this one, just to show you, this is about 2 1/4 inches. And that is a beautiful piece. It's $24, Rainforest Jasper, LL43. LL43. Marianne says, haha, maybe I should reread it. There you go. LL43. Still unclaimed on that one, but I'm going to move on to the next. Anderson, I like how graphic the bezel is. Such a lovely dark line hugging the stone, right? Especially when you have that bright kind of stone with that dark bezel. Oh, here's another one, y'all. You almost didn't get this one. Just to tell you, I'm still having a hard time showing it to you because I 100% know somebody's going to grab this one. But here we go. I always show you first. LL44. LL44. Andrew says the island was known for its marshmallows, so they put marshmallows in everything. This is Green Adventurine. LL44. $24. Green Adventurine. Look how awesome with this kind of crescent moon shape. Is that not so cool? I love it so much. LL44 Green Adventurine. That's an awesome pendant. I will be surprised if no one takes it. Marion says, now I remember. LL44 got a few emails for that one already. I told you. I know what's good. The ones I'm going to keep for myself. But I'm glad you're all enjoying this. I'm glad you're grabbing these. We really appreciate it. Laura, I'm sure, appreciates it as well. This helps both her out and us too. These ones I think sold out completely last time we had them. We only have 2 of these available this time. These are the kyanite stacks. The kyanite stacks. So LL45, look at that blue in that kyanite. And this one's even slightly transparent. LL45 is the kyanite stack. Look how vibrant that blue is. These are $24. There's this one available, and I have one after this. I don't know if it's right after this or not. But LL45 kyanite stack. These sold out so quickly last time. There you go. LL45, $24. Marion says definitely more ka-chings than items. You hear my computer going off? That's the sound of an email coming in. If you can hear that on the side. Kyanite stack. Michelle says perfect for a men's necklace. Yeah, I think these are definitely any gender. I think these are great. But yeah, especially men who, you know, want to wear men's jewelry. I think these are great. LL45. We had some people wishing they got those last time and missed out. So if you're one of them, hopefully you'll grab it this time. And here is the other one, LL46. Again, $24 for this kyanite stack. $24 kyanite stack. That's a blue kyanite. Beautiful stones. Beautiful color. LL46. I almost said $46 because that would make sense too, but no, $24, y'all. Only $24. Wouldn't that make a fantastic earring? Wouldn't they? Boy, you get both of them, make some asymmetrical earrings. That'd be cool. Laura says, these are the last of the kyanite I have like this. Vanessa says, it's hard not claiming anything else in case I got the items I wanted. If I don't get them, I'm missing out on everything. I know, that's the, you know, we get it. We get it. That's always the difficult part, right? LL46. Got some requests for LL45. LL46 is still showing as available. Here's the back side, right? And then you got the flash. Amethyst, heart, druzy, $24. LL47. Trace says, if I had a secretary, I'd be telling her to hold all incoming calls, right? Hold those calls. I got things to look at. I got things to do. Andrew says, luckily William does a recap of lots that weren't claimed so that if folks want to add to their collections afterwards, they can. Yes, we always do that. We'll be doing that on Wednesday. I'll be taking photos of things that are unclaimed and putting them in a Facebook album. I do understand during the live, sometimes it's hard, right? Because you don't know if you're getting things, but I know, that's the way of it, right? LL47, Amethyst Heart, $24. I wish I could sort all these out as we go, but then nothing else would this would take 3 or 4 hours to do. Marion says, my internet just buffered. I was getting annoyed. Janice is having sound issues. Hopefully it's not on our end. I don't know. It still looks like it's going on our end. LL48 is a quartz crystal. $24 only. What a nice crystal for $24. What a nice crystal for $24. Jen says, no, it was on my end. Everybody. Michelle says, my internet did it. Vanessa's did it. Donna's did it. That's weird. Maybe it's everybody so far looks like on YouTube. Maybe YouTube had a glitch. Maybe YouTube had a glitch. Andrew says, yeah, since we have the pieces for such a short amount of time, it doesn't make sense for us to list everything one by one. No. No, no, no. That would take so much time. LL48, quartz crystal, $24. And this is about 2.5 inches. Marion says, not you, I think, William. Good. Because we've had some internet issues here apparently earlier in the day, but I think they've got those fixed. But it's definitely everyone on YouTube. Everybody who said they couldn't hear or that they had a glitch on their internet is on YouTube. So I think maybe YouTube had a thing. Andrew says he's on Facebook. He says, I can hear you fine. This is a really lovely natural crystal. Yes. And we do have some emails for that one. So that one has sold. Okay, where am I at here? What number was that? 48. There's 49. This is LL49. LL49. This is Ocean Jasper. And this is a little bit different. It's a little bit different. She has the solder around, but then she also did some wire work around these. But look at this Ocean Jasper. Look, I have not seen Ocean Jasper like this recently. Got those beautiful colors going through there. Andrew says, Gertie kept grabbing my phone. Let me see, right? Only $24, y'all. LL49. LL49. What a beautiful piece. And I love this wire work that Lora did around here. Andrew says, such a cool bezel technique, right? So you have the soft solder, and then she runs the wire around to decorate and reinforce that solder. Very cool. Not seen that from Lora before. That's LL49, $24. Nice slab. That's a nicely cut slab of Ocean Jasper. Marion says, a girl with good taste, our Gertie, right? So there you go. And this one, just to show you, this is about 2 inches. 2 inches by about 1.5 inches. LL49. That's a nice piece of Ocean Jasper there. See those bubbles Andrew was talking about, right? Okay, LL50 coming up. LL50, Bumblebee Jasper. Bumblebee Jasper. Beautiful piece of Bumblebee Jasper with this filigree behind soldered on. And this is $45. This is one of the more expensive pieces. Oops, as I bang it on the table. Let's not do that. This is LL50, $45. Bumblebee Jasper. Isn't that pretty? LL50. I love this. I love Bumblebee Jasper. I think it's such a pretty stone. $45. LL50. Okay, that was 50. LL51. Y'all who love labradorite, get ready. Do you love labradorite as much as we love labradorite? And you love bumblebees as much as we love bumblebees? Because this is gorgeous. Labradorite, $45. LL51. You got this bumblebee up here attached with this beautiful piece of labradorite. Laura says, love that flash, right? Look at that. I'm sure in the sun it's even better than my table here. You got some flash happening down here as well. Let me give you an up-close view of that bee. Isn't that cute? Amanda says, that's stunning, right? It's LL51. It is $45. Yep, some of you love it. I got some emails. So thank you so much on that. That one has sold. All right. Now the next few are similar but different, okay? Not similar to that one, but similar to themselves. LL52. So what these are magnifying glasses with a stone. This is a sodalite one. These are $36. So these are magnifiers. It works a lot better in person than on screen. Sorry, y'all. It's much better. That's not showing you anything on. Wonder what that is happening with camera lenses, that that's not doing much. Because in person, these magnify a lot. So $36. Sodalite magnifying glass. So these are great pendants. Yeah, anybody, you add a pendant, need a magnifier. Andrew says, what a clever way to wear magnification, right? For those of you who may need it, right? I'm getting to that point a little bit. You can use that for magnifying and wear those. So this one has sodalite in it. Let me show you the sodalite. And again, $36. Marion says the lenses are canceling each other out. I think that's what's happening because it really does magnify in person. LL52, and you get this little pouch with each one of these. All right. Amanda says, take care. See you next time. Thank you, Amanda. Good to see you here. Andrew says, monocle vibes, right? Vanessa says, can't thread your needle? Just grab a pendant, right? Laura says, it's a great way to read a menu in a dark restaurant. That's for sure. That's for sure. All right, let's check out the next one. Next one of these This one is Mookite. Mookite, whoops, the little slip is LL53. This one is a Mookite magnifier. And again, $36 for all of these, I believe. So there's the Mookite stone. And if you didn't, I mean, you could layer these too. If you don't want to, if you want to use it as a magnifier for something else as you're wearing it, you can layer it too and magnify something behind it. And just a general idea, sorry I didn't give you size on that, it's about 3 inches long total. About 3 inches long. It says, I'll just put on my glasses, but I do like them. I like them a lot. I think they're really cool. $36. That's the Mookite one, LL53. LL54. Next up is Dalmatian Jasper. Dalmatian Jasper, again, $36. Dalmatian Jasper. And again, these are pendants, so I haven't shown you that, but these are pendants to wear. LL54, $36 on those. All right. LL55. LL55. We've got Sodalite. LL55 is a Sodalite. And let's see. It's got, I think, 2 more of these. If you're waiting till the end to see which ones you like the most, dangerous game to play, but I get it. I think these are kind of, there's another Dalmatian Jasper. That's LL56. All right. Laura says, great for book club, Andrew, right? And LL57. There you go. And that one is another Mookite. Another Mookite. LL57. So there was Mookite, Sodalite, and Dalmatian Jasper. Andrew says, I love the repetition of shapes with the round magnifying glass and the round of the stone, right? And technically the round of the jump ring going up there the other way. LL57. All right, those are the magnifying glasses. I think they're so cool. All right, that was 57. LL58. Back into some gemstones. LL58. This is a calcite. Look how beautiful that is. And this one is $24. $24. It looks like honey. It looks like frozen honey. LL58. LL58. It's like frozen honey. Janice says, YouTube is starting to annoy me. Jump over to Facebook if you need to, if it's causing issues. We are broadcasting on our Facebook page as well. And Andrew's had no issues over on Facebook so far. So that would mean it's not our broadcast. It must be something over on YouTube. LL58, calcite, $24. Look at that. Oh, such a beautiful piece. Marianne says, lovely piece of calcite. Andrew says, we have some crystallized honey in the cupboard. It looks just like that, right? Looks just like that. So that's LL58. LL59. Turquoise, only $22. $22? Marion says, I switched to 5G instead of Wi-Fi. YouTube's okay now. That's strange, huh? LL59. $22 for this turquoise. Beautiful stone. Beautiful pendant or charm. Or, there you go. Put some leather on it. Make it into a bracelet. Sandra says, no issues on YouTube for me at all. Andrew says, great patterning on that, right? LL59. 22. Almost looks like an egg, says Andrew, right? It does. Now here's a nice, ooh, that's nice. Another Moroccan quartz crystal, LL60. LL60. And Moroccan quartz, $22. $22. Whoops, boy. I want to break these. You can tell they're well made. LL60. $22. Michelle says, I switched off Wi-Fi. It is better now. This is about 2 inches, 2 1/8 inches or so. Beautiful quartz. LL60, $22. Isn't that nice? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Andrew says, don't look, Laura. I know as I throw things, right? Luckily, it's not a long fall to the table. We're very close to the table here with the camera. All right, LL61 is a chandelier crystal, $22 in that beautiful cut. Isn't that nice? This is a clear one. There's no AB finish, no color on that one. The only somewhat color you get are sometimes from the solder on the inside, which lends it some beautiful color. This would be great. I know that would be great in a window, right? Making a sun catcher. Marion says that's a gorgeous cut, right? You don't see those very often like that. LL61, only $22. Oops, there was something on it. So that is not really on there. Just a little blemish, or a little piece that got stuck. It's back. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, LL61. And that is a pendant, not a connector. LL, come on, 62. Let me show you that. Get the LL62 picture jasper. I love when she does these flat ones like this. They're very thin profile, very light, but super pretty. LL62 picture jasper, $28 only. Now I want you to see how beautiful this stone is. Lorraine says, so many beautiful pieces, love all of them. I know, it's hard to pick the favorites, right? Even though I had some favorites, that's for sure. And I still have some favorites coming up. LL62. And again, $28. Picture jasper. It's like a painting. It's like the desert. It's like a picture. Oh my. I'm making myself laugh. LL62. And we have another picture jasper, LL63, is this one. This is also $28. Michelle's heading over to Facebook, hasn't solved the YouTube issue. So here's another beautiful picture jasper, $28. Let me give you this one is about 3 3/4 inches long, but super thin profile. So it's not a heavy pendant at all. It's very light, very easy to wear, even though it looks big. It is not big as far as weight. And let me give you a close-up on that. That's the back. Beautiful. $28, LL63. Got some emails for 62, not for 63 yet. LL64 coming up. Dog tooth amethyst. Look at that. LL64 dog tooth amethyst, $28 only. This one is about 2.5 inches. Thin profile. Look at that stone. You can see the light glowing through it. That's the back and the front. LL64 dogtooth amethyst, $28. There's Michelle over on YouTube, or I'm sorry, on Facebook. LL64. All right. You know, if you know me, you know I love lapis. This is one of the, I think the only lapis piece we've gotten this time. And it's LL65, $32 for the lapis. And this is the back. I love how she set this one so perfectly that you barely have that bezel showing around there. She says it's very blue, right? Deeply blue with a lot of that gold fleck in there. LL65, lapis, $32. And this is about 2 3/8 inches. Very nice setting on this one. It puts the stone right there. It looks like it's just floating. This is one of my favorites tonight too. I love lapis so much. LL65, $32. $32. Just so blue. I keep looking at it. Look at how blue that is. Look, look, look. All right, lapis LL65. I will be surprised if that one does not sell by the end of tonight. LL66. People love these ones too. This is Turbo Somaticus shell. Turbo Somaticus. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. $38. Look at how beautiful, like, oh. Turbo Somaticus LL66, $38. Lora always has beautiful shells, but I feel like the shells this time are the best they've ever been. Like, so much beautiful color in this. You got the really dark sections that stand out against these beautiful light pearly sections with the beautiful color and the orange. Oh, so nice. 2 inches. Marion says that's an amazing piece. Yes. $38 only. LL66. LL66. Now, let's see. Janice says, I have one of her shell pendants and I love it. Yes. This one, as soon as I opened the package, I was like, ooh, that might be mine. So if y'all don't take that one, that's okay. That's okay. Okay. LL67. LL67 labradorite, $32. Look at the flash on that. Labradorite, $32. Flashing like crazy. This is 2 inches. Nice size, not oversized for anybody. Only $32. That is a beautiful specimen of labradorite right there, especially for $32. There's the matte backside and then the polished front. LL67 labradorite pendant. And we're already getting some emails for that one. So that one has sold. At these prices, how can they not? Honestly. Now, if you like that other shell pendant, I have one more here. LL68. LL, maybe you like this one better. This is that Turbo Somaticus as well at $38. This one has more of the light in it than the dark, right? $38. Look at the beautiful, maybe you like to see all those colors more. Look at that shell and how gorgeous it is. There's the back. Marianne says, a girl can only drool so much before she curses her bank balance. I get it, Marianne. I do, 100%. LL68 Turbo Sematicus shell, $38. $38. Talk about flashy there. And that's about 2 1/8 inches. Talk about flashy. That labradorite before was flashy, but look at that. Some beautiful natural flash in there too. It's LL68. All right, now we're going to get into some of the big ones. Some of y'all have been waiting for the big crystals, because you know Lora does some good big crystals, right? All right, and great prices, by the way. So this is lapis with a druzy. Let me show you. Beautiful lapis crystal with a druzy. Look at that beautiful druzy on there. And he says, you're calling to my inner crow, right? I know. LL69. This is lapis with druzy. $52 only. What a great price for that. That is about 3.5 inches. These are big, large and in charge, right? And I love them. I love them. Lapis with druzy, $52, LL69. All right. So let me show you some more of these big ones for those of you who love these. $69. Here comes 70. LL70. This is quartz with amethyst druzy. And this is $58. $58. Quartz with amethyst. LL70. And this one is also, this is about 3.5 inches. Isn't that cool? Laura says clear quartz, right? Maybe Brazilian, beautifully clear quartz. LL70. Marion says, considering my inner crow is always acquisitive, I am now really cursing my bank account. LL71. Oh, you know I love rubies, everybody. LL71 is quartz. It's beautiful quartz with the beautiful ruby. And this one is 58. So this one is about 3.5 inches. Look at that ruby. Look at that ruby, y'all. So pretty. LL71. And just look at that quartz. You got the rainbows happening in there. LL71, quartz with ruby, $58. All right, we've got about 5 left to go or so. 5 left to go. LL72 coming up. This is a sinistryle fossil shell. So this is a shell that has this beautiful druzy in it. This is $60, $60, LL72. That is a beautiful piece, natural shell with the druzy. That's a statement piece. That's not something you're going to see everywhere for sure. Look at that. And that is a nice one. Look at that. Look at that druzy. And this one is about 2 inches. So it's not too big. But that is a piece. That's like kind of a collector piece there, right? LL72. You can see the top of the shell here. Oh, I love things like that. Things you don't see very often, things that are a little bit more unusual. And Laura usually sends us a few of those every time. I know some of you out there really love goldstone too. Next up is quartz with goldstone. Quartz with goldstone. This is $58. I'm sorry, this is sunstone. What am I talking about? Sunstone. This is real. It's not goldstone. It looks like goldstone, right? This is actually sunstone. It's so gemmy. It doesn't look real, but it is real. So this is quartz with sunstone. $58. See, it even fooled me. That's a beautiful specimen of sunstone. LL73. Almost 4 inches long. And what is that? Only $58? $58, that beautifully clear quartz. And again, quartz with sunstone, not goldstone. That's real. That's a real flash in there. Not man-made. LL73. All right. LL74 for those of you who like the shells. This is a Mitra shell with the Turbo Somaticus as well. And this is $60. LL74. $60. Let me show you this shell. That's that Turbo Somaticus. And then the Mitra. Natural shells, $60. LL74, just about 4 inches long. The jump rings in between. And look at the rainbow on that. LL74. $60. Okay. Laura says would make a great mermaid necklace, right? Now, you know I always like to save something good for the end, right? Not that any of those are not good. But the last two are a new style to us anyway from Lora. And I was hoping we'd get some of these after I saw her working on some things like this. These are these branches, which I think are fantastic. This is Ocean Jasper, LL75. I saw her making some of these on her page, and I was like, I don't even want to ask because I want these. I didn't want to know how much they were. They are so reasonable. This is only $42. $42 for these. So that they attach here and here. And these are my favorite new thing. My favorite new thing. You almost didn't see these. But because they're a new thing, I wanted to make sure you did. At least they're new to us from Lora. I don't think she's done a lot of these. She's never done these for our trunk shows, and I think they're so cool. And I can see so many of you making things with these that are so awesome. This is LL75, $42 with the Ocean Jasper. Look at the texture of the solder in there. Such a cool technique, such a cool thing. These are about 3 1/8 inches long. And I have one more of those to show you. And if these don't sell out, I'll actually be kind of happy because they are not making it to the Facebook. I'll tell you that right now. I will take both of them if nobody else does. Especially, well, I don't know, I should say especially, but when you have this and then you pair a ruby with it, like she did, you are like just pulling those heartstrings for me. Ruby, $42 on this like soldered branch. The like, look at the texture. Look at that. That's such cool work. I thought these were going to be like at least in the $100 range when I saw her making them. $42. LL76. This is the last item of the evening. Marion says, love the ruby one. Me too. LL76. Last item for the trunk show. So send us that email if you want these. Like I said, I doubt these are going to make it to the Facebook page because if they remain unsold by Wednesday when I do all this, I'm probably taking them because I love these little branches. Love, love, love. LL76, $42. What a great deal. What an amazing deal. Marion says, Lora outdid herself. Yes, this was a large trunk show. We appreciate such a variety of things. Some of this new stuff. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Lora. Let me flip the camera around here real quick. I'm a little bit worn out. I don't think I'm going to be staying very long to do any metalwork tonight because I had not anticipated this going this long because the book club is going to rush through it more, but I'm glad we didn't. Laura says, thank you, everyone. So thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you, Lora, for doing this, for sending us such amazing things. Again, to recap, if you have sent us a request, I'm going to go through requests. Maybe tonight, that might be what I do. Instead of doing some metal work, I may go through and do all the requests and do all the sorting and the spreadsheeting and all of that. That way I'll get the first wave done and get you all invoiced. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how much energy I have. Then you'll have another day for anybody who wants to rewatch this, or if you want to share with your friends. And if you saw something here that you think a friend might like, please tag them in the post. And I will we'll have Tuesday for people to do the rewatch and make their claims. And I'll do another round of invoicing then Tuesday night. And then Wednesday, when I'm back in the store, after, Tuesday's my day at my other job. Wednesday, when I'm back in the store, I will start taking pictures of anything that's remaining at that point. And I will post those on our Facebook page in an album. And you can claim from there that way. So you'll be able to see what you got and what's remaining. And then also, what was I going to say? Facebook in an album. I lost it. So, yeah, anyway, that's what I'm going to do. Take pictures. Oh, and they'll go on the store floor. So if you are local and you want to see things in person, you can see the things in person that you may have missed out on. Or maybe you just want to see them before you grab them on the Facebook page. You can stop by the store. We still do have the 20% sale going on in the physical store. That is going to go through the end of the month. So we've got a few more days for that yet, but these are not discounted in any way. So these items, because they are consignment items, are not discounted. So there will be no discounts on these. But you can still stop in and grab them. And then just a reminder that right now it is 8:11 p.m. Eastern Time. Our online sale, if you didn't check our online store out yet, or you didn't hit that checkout button, you have a full cart maybe, but you didn't hit the checkout button, the sale ends at 11:59 p.m. 8, 9, 10, 11. So you got about 3.5 hours until our 20% sale in the online store ends. Use discount code SHOPSMALL, SHOPSMALL, all one word, shop small, to save 20% off almost everything, again, except the consignment stuff from the Spooky Creepy show that's in the online store. But you can save on Andrew's artwork, you can save on my pottery, you can save on a number of beautiful artisan things that are in the online store, gemstones, vintage pearls, stringing materials, silver charms. We have sterling charms, lots, artisan, hand cut things, lots of stuff. So lots of stuff in the online store. You have, like I said, another 3 hours or so, 3 hours and some change to grab those if you would like to. And save 20% off everything. It is probably going to be our last sale of the year. I can't imagine us having another sale in the online store after this. So if you want to stock up for the holidays, please do so. Grab them now. Help us out. Support small business. We appreciate it. And yeah, Marion says snack time, William. I think so. I gotta get a snack, and I think I'm gonna go home and just invoice or spreadsheet at least, and get myself sorted for that. So thank you all again for tuning in. Thank you, Lora, for being here and for sending such amazing things. This trunk show is a limited time only event. So we generally have these for about 2 or 3 weeks, and then we have to get them back to Lora so that she can add to them and send them off somewhere else in the world possibly. So please, don't wait too long to grab anything you might want, and we will see you back here. Andrew will be doing the book club tomorrow night. I don't know if he'll be doing a live or not, depending on what's going on. He's been working on some things, but I don't know if he'll be ready or not for a live, but we'll definitely have the book club tomorrow night. So join us there. Even if you've not read the book yet, even if you're not in the Facebook group, go join the Facebook group. But please feel free to join the book club. Go to the groups tab on our Facebook page, and there's a link when we talk about the book club Inspired by Reading, or you can go to our calendar of events and the Inspired by Reading date, which was today's date, but will really be tomorrow. The link's there too for the Zoom. All right. Thank you all so very much. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you for spending all this time with us, and we really appreciate it. Bye now.